Hey everybody, G-Bear back here. I'm in the middle of the desert still, and here's my second experiment on my electrical. What you're seeing in front of you are these weird shaped bent wires. I did this just so they're easy to hold on to like that. There's no need for anything fancy. These are going to be basically antennas. I have aluminum and I have copper. Okay, so I'm going to use the aluminum on the negative side, and I'm going to just clip my alligator clip onto that. Okay, and then I'm going to pick up one of the copper ones, and I'm just going to hold the probe against it with my thumb. Oops, I lost my negative probe. These makeshift alligator clips aren't working as good as I hoped they would. Anyway, there we go, and let's see what happens when I connect this. Okay, I'm showing 0.03 volts DC. I'm set on the 20 volts DC. Okay, so now let's try something new. And what I'm going to do is pick up a second one. And we're going to put them together. And clip those on. If I can get the clip on here. And working with this makeshift tools is not my way of doing things, but there we are. We're clipped on, and I have two wires now. And we're going to do the same thing on the copper side. I'm trying to do this one-handed, so we'll set it there where I can grab a hold of it and bring it up. Come on. Having a heck of a time here, folks. Alright, we got it there. Oh, look at that, I doubled. I'm up to point 10. I'm losing contact here. Let me get rid of the alligator clip and just hold this by touching it there. And hold this by touching it here. And right now in front of the camera here, we're showing 0.22 volts. Okay, that's a quarter of a volt. And I'm just right down here. I'm probably 3 feet off the ground. I'm going to raise it up as far as these things will go and see what happens. We drop down to 0.20. So the elevation is not quite as important right now. But the fact that I'm getting 0.2 or a quarter of a volt right out of the air with just holding these two probes in my hand, that's not too bad. That's not too shabby. And this is like the worst makeshift antenna I've ever seen. And it doesn't really matter which direction I point them in, or, well, yeah, if I point towards the van, point them down towards the street. No, 0.22. So it's about a quarter of a volt. Now, if I extend this antenna, I wonder what would happen. So I jumped up from 0.03 with one wire in each hand to 0.22, 0.23, and sometimes 0.24. So you can imagine with a more efficient antenna what kind of voltage I could pull out of the air. And get a couple of volts and run a DC bulb or something. Heck, that's some free lighting. That's it for now. Talk to you later.